Today, we will talk about how to develop a positive mindset with the help of Stoic teachings. We'll explore the principles of Stoicism and learn from the great Stoic masters, such as Seneca and Marcus Aurelius. So, if you are looking for ways to cultivate a stronger and more resilient mindset, stay with me until the end of this video. What is Stoicism? Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that emerged in Athens in the early 3rd century BC. Founded by Zeno of Citium, this philosophy teaches the pursuit of virtue and acceptance of fate as paths to happiness and tranquility. Stoics believe that the key to a good life is distinguishing between what we can and cannot control, focusing only on what is within our reach. Seneca and the positive mindset. Seneca, one of the most important Roman Stoic philosophers, left us a vast body of work that still resonates with practical wisdom. He lived in turbulent times, serving as an advisor to Nero, but managed to maintain his serenity through Stoic philosophy. One of Seneca's main teachings is the idea that our emotions are the result of our judgments and interpretations of events, not the events themselves. Seneca said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future, not to amuse ourselves with either hopes or fears, but to rest satisfied with what we have, which is sufficient." This quote encapsulates the essence of Stoic thought on happiness and a positive mindset. Let's detail how to apply this in daily life. Daily reflection. Set aside time to reflect every day. Dedicate a few minutes to reflect on the day's events and how you reacted to them. This practice can be done at the end of the day, perhaps before bed, in a quiet environment where you won't be interrupted. The idea is to review the day's events and your reactions to them, aiming to improve your self-awareness and emotional control. Ask yourself if your reactions were based on rational judgments or impulsive emotions. Analyzing your reactions helps understand if you're reacting automatically or applying conscious judgment. Often, our emotional reactions are quick and unreflected, but by reviewing them, we can start identifying patterns and working to change them. Practical example. If you had a disagreement with a coworker, when you get home, reflect on what caused the emotional reaction. Ask yourself, was the situation really as serious as it seemed at the moment? Were there other ways to interpret what happened? Did my reaction help resolve the situation or worsen it? By asking these questions, you may find that your reaction was exaggerated or that there was a misunderstanding. This kind of reflection helps reevaluate our reactions and develop a more balanced perspective. Appreciation of the present. Find moments of gratitude. Make a conscious effort to appreciate the small things in your day. Often, we go through our daily routines without really noticing the little pleasures around us. Seneca encourages us to value what we have now, rather than always longing for more or worrying about the future. Practice mindfulness. This is the practice of being present and fully engaged with what you're doing at the moment. It can be as simple as savoring a cup of coffee or admiring the sunset, without letting your mind wander to future or past worries. Practical example. Create a gratitude journal where you write 3 things you are grateful for every day. This habit not only helps focus on the present, but also reinforces a positive mindset over time. Note both the small and big things. It can be as simple as a smile you received from a stranger, a thank you email from a coworker, or having time for a good meal. Regularly review your notes. During moments of discouragement, reread your gratitude entries to remind yourself of the good things in your life. This can serve as a powerful antidote to feelings of negativity and stress. Philosophy in action. To further deepen Seneca's teachings on the positive mindset, we can incorporate some of his philosophical practices into our routine. 1. Practice of negative visualization. What it is, this practice involves imagining the loss of things you value to increase your appreciation for them. For example, think about how your life would be without your health, family, or job. This is not to induce fear, but to enhance gratitude for what you have. How to do it? Set aside quiet time to reflect on the things you're grateful for and imagine, for a few moments, how it would be if you lost them. This can help appreciate the present even more. 2. Meditatio mortis, meditation on death. What it is, this practice involves reflecting on the inevitability of death. Far from being morbid, it helps us value the time we have and live more fully. How to do it? Think about the finitude of life and use it as motivation to make the most of the present. For example, ask yourself, if today were my last day, would I be satisfied with how I lived? 3. Nightly review. What it is, Seneca recommended reviewing the day before sleeping, analyzing what you did well and what you could have done better. How to do it? Before sleeping, spend a few minutes reflecting on your day. Note what you did positively and what can be improved. This creates a continuous cycle of self-improvement. Benefits of reflection and gratitude. The constant practice of these Stoic principles can bring numerous benefits to your life. Stress reduction. By focusing on the present and cultivating gratitude, you reduce worry about the future and rumination about the past, both stress factors. Improvement of emotional well-being. Reflecting on your reactions and working to make them more rational and controlled helps create a more stable emotional foundation. Increased resilience. Regular practice of negative visualization and meditation on death strengthens your ability to deal with adversities, making you more resilient. Conclusion. Seneca teaches us that true happiness comes from within, from how we interpret and react to life's events. By incorporating daily reflection and appreciation of the present into our routines, we can develop a more positive, balanced, and resilient mindset. These Stoic practices not only help us better handle daily challenges, but also live a fuller and more meaningful life. Marcus Aurelius and Stoic resilience. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher emperor, is another great figure of Stoicism. Governing as Roman emperor, he faced numerous personal and political challenges and used Stoic philosophy to maintain calm and resilience in the face of adversity. His personal meditations, recorded in his book Meditations, are a treasure trove of Stoic wisdom. He emphasizes the importance of maintaining calm and resilience in the face of adversity, a crucial lesson for developing a positive mindset. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This teaching is fundamental to Stoic resilience, recognizing that we cannot control everything around us, but have absolute control over our minds and reactions. We gain unshakable inner strength. To incorporate this into daily life, Marcus Aurelius offers specific practices. 1. Premeditatio malorum, negative visualization. What it is, this practice involves imagining possible problems and how you could deal with them. It's not about being pessimistic, but preparing your mind for adversity and strengthening your resilience. The idea is to anticipate difficulties so as not to be caught by surprise when they happen, allowing us to face them with more calm and clarity. How it works: negative visualization is a technique where you consciously imagine the worst possible scenarios. For example, before an important event, you visualize different situations that could go wrong and think about how you would handle each of them. Practical example: before an important presentation, visualize different scenarios, including possible difficult questions or technical problems. Think about how you would respond to these situations calmly and controlled. Ask yourself, what could go wrong? Imagine the projector failing, someone asking a difficult question, or forgetting part of your speech. How can I prepare for these unforeseen events? Plan to have a printed copy of the presentation, practice responses to possible questions, and review key points of your speech so you can continue without slides if necessary. By practicing negative visualization, you not only mentally prepare to handle problems, but also reduce anxiety because you've already faced these scenarios in your mind and are ready to deal with them effectively. 2. Stoic indifference. Control of reactions. Work to maintain an attitude of indifference towards external events that you cannot control. Stoics believe that the key to inner peace is focusing on what we can control, our own attitudes and reactions, and accepting what we cannot. This does not mean being insensitive, but maintaining serenity and the correct perspective. How it works. Stoic indifference is about recognizing that our reaction to an event determines our emotional state, not the event itself. By keeping control over our reactions, we can remain calm and clear even in difficult situations. Practical example. If someone treats you poorly, instead of immediately reacting with anger, pause, breathe, and choose a more thoughtful response. Remember that their behavior is out of your control, but your response is not. Practicing this indifference helps maintain calm and the correct perspective. Pause and breathe. When confronted with a stressful situation or rude person, give yourself a moment to breathe deeply. This allows you to create a space between the stimulus and the response. Reflect on control. Ask yourself, can I control this person's behavior? The answer is usually no. So, focus on what you can control, your own response. Choose your response. Instead of reacting impulsively, choose a response that reflects your true character and values. It could be a calm response, a polite withdrawal, or an attempt to resolve the conflict constructively. Benefits of preparation and indifference. The constant practice of these Stoic principles can bring numerous benefits to your life. Improved mental resilience. By practicing negative visualization, you prepare for difficulties and strengthen your mental resilience. Emotional stability. Maintaining indifference towards external events helps keep emotional stability, even in challenging situations. Increased self-confidence. Being prepared for difficulties and keeping control over your reactions increases self-confidence and ability to deal with adversities. Conclusion. Marcus Aurelius teaches us that true strength comes from within, from how we prepare for and react to life's challenges. By incorporating negative visualization and Stoic indifference into our routines, we can develop greater resilience and emotional stability. These Stoic practices not only help us better handle daily challenges, but also live a more purposeful and fulfilling life. So, here we conclude our journey through Stoic teachings and how to develop a positive mindset. Remember, the wisdom of Seneca and Marcus Aurelius is timeless and can be applied to our modern lives to achieve greater peace and happiness. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. And let me know in the comments how you plan to incorporate Stoic practices into your daily life. Until next time, stay positive and embrace the wisdom of Stoicism.